Hi, you guys. It's Jen with Iridescent Dragonflies, and today we're talking about doshas. I know, with the words, right? So, dosha is the Ayurvedic word for body type. Ayurveda is 5,000 years old, so English wasn't really happening, at least not in any way that's familiar to us right now. And Ayurveda was developing in India, anyways, so Sanskrit is the language. And dosha means body type, or that's how we translate it. The actual word dosha means that which most easily comes out of balance. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? So, when we look at our body type Ayurvedically, we're looking specifically at what about my body type most easily comes out of balance. So, for some of us, we have a very thin frame, and we maybe are a little extra tall or maybe a little more petite. We have that smaller body frame. Our body type is very lean, and coincidentally with that body type tends to also be a very creative person, someone who's very busy and always moving throughout the day and never sits still. These people also tend to have drier skin, and they're very creative. So if you're looking for someone to do a brainstorming session with you, or maybe if you're looking for someone who's very artistic, either in the fine arts way, or it could even be in a computer graphics sort of way, or anything. But if you're looking for a creative person, this lean body type called vata, V-A-T-A, those are the people that you really want to look for. And vata, if you'll recall from my video about what is Ayurveda anyway, vata is a combination of the two elements ether and air. So the container and then the wind that moves within the container. So one of the things that comes out of balance for a vata person is they tend to get a little spacey, maybe a little forgetful, or they grasp concepts super quickly, but if you ask them to remember what color of shoes they were wearing with that outfit 3 Tuesdays ago, they're not going to remember something like that. So vata people also will forget to eat sometimes. They'll get busy doing what they're doing. They're going from one place to another. The last thing they're going to think about is what's the next thing I'm supposed to eat. Then the next body type is called pitta. The next dosha is pitta, P-I-T-T-A. It looks kind of like pita, like the bread, except for there's an extra T. And so it's a pitta instead of a pita. And pitta body type has the two elements, fire with a little bit of water. So it's predominantly fire personality or body type. So the pitta body type then is more of a medium build person. They have a very intense gaze with their eyes. Personality wise, if you make someone who has predominantly pitta personality, they're likely to get fired up pretty fast, right? They're going to get maybe angry or fiery in their response if you upset them. They tend to have very sharp intellect and sharp memory. But when a pitta person gets out of balance, look out, people, because they're going to be angry, right? They're going to be a fire-breathing dragon sort of person. And then the third dosha is called kapha, K-A-P-H-A, kapha. And the kapha body type is made up of earth and water. So when you think about combining earth and water, that creates like a mud, right? So kapha people tend to be very stable. They're very grounded. Their bodies tend to be a little cooler and moist, very soft skin to the touch. They also have a strong structure, a strong bone structure. You will notice in their faces, their eyes are big and round. They have loyalty and nurturing in their personality. They tend to move a little slower and more methodically. So when a kapha type body gets out of balance, they may feel sluggish faster or more lethargic. They may take a very long time to get around to getting something done. and they are very slow to anger. They may take longer to learn something, but then they won't forget. They'll remember it for a very, very long time. So those are our three body types. We have vata, V-A-T-A, combines earth and air; pitta, P-I-T-T-A, which combines fire and a little bit of water; and then kapha, K-A-P-H-A, and kapha combines earth and water. And the way those elements play in and through all of the doshas is what creates the personality types, the body types, and we'll begin to be able to see those manifest in different people we know, our friends and family, as we study them. Another thing to note is each person is not just one single dosha. We have all three. Everyone has all three doshas in them. We just have a predominant one. So you may be predominantly vata or pitta or kapha, or you may have a combination of two. Perhaps you're mostly vata but also have strong pitta, or mostly pitta but have some vata strong tendencies as well, or perhaps kapha and pitta, or kapha and vata. The combinations go all over the place. So we'll notice that when we look at characteristics of a dosha, we won't exhibit 100%. Like, for instance, I'm predominantly pitta. I won't exhibit 100% all of the pitta characteristics. I also have a strong number of vata characteristics and a notable amount of kapha characteristics as well. So as you look at these different things, if you happen to take an online survey or you talk to someone who helps you to understand what your dosha is, you'll notice when you look at the list of characteristics, a lot of them will make sense and some of them won't, and that's normal and it's okay. So I hope this helps clear up a little bit of the confusion around what's a dosha, and maybe even help you get a little tiny insight into what your dosha is. That's it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.